Hey, welcome back. You know what it is. It's your girl Ev, and I got another video. You know what's next. These bomb ass curls in this lace closure glueless install. So just to preview, in my last video I showed you how I achieved these beautiful brown and blonde highlighted tones, so make sure to check that out. I will leave the link in the description box below, or you can just go to my page and check it out. So this follow-up video is for me to show you how I achieve this voluminous curls and how I install my 7x7 glueless lace closure wig. I'm first going to be using this heat protecting spray that I always use. Make sure to comb the product through the hair and do not oversaturate, because it does have some oil in it, and that will prevent your curls from staying longer if you oil it down too much. To achieve the curls, I'm going to be using my 1.5-inch Babyliss curling iron, and I'm going to do your basic curls. This is me just curling underneath. I'm not going to curl sideways, flybacks. I'm just going to curl underneath. And as you can see, I'm opening the curling irons a little bit as I bring the curling iron down, and then I just continue to curl underneath. The main key to achieving voluminous curls that will stay is actually the pin curl. This is old school. You've heard about it. You've had pin curls done before. Your mom, your grandmama, somebody that had pin curls. So basically, I'm going to hold the curl. I don't let it fall. And I'm going to use these duckbill clips, and then I'm going to clip the hair into a pin curl. I'm basically going to be doing this over the entire unit. This is it. Like, I know y'all went crazy. My Instagram was crazy when I posted like a clip of me wearing this unit, and people wanted to know how I got these curls to bounce back, like the color, and this is it. I swear I'm not doing anything different. You'll see this is all I did. I didn't do any extra curls. It's all about the pin curl. The pin curl is going to make your curls stay longer, and they're going to last. And then once your hair falls, it's going to be the beautiful body wave texture. But get back into these highlights. Did I not play? Did I not play? I didn't play. I came with it. So I'm going to just do this over the whole entire unit, and then now I'm basically at the front. This is what the back looks like. As you can see, I literally curled down, and then I just pin curled the entire unit. Nothing special. I didn't do it in small sections that'll make it more curlier. I did it kind of in like a little bit of a big section so I can have bigger curls. The smaller section, the tighter the curl, the more it looks like candy curls in a way. So for the closure, I always like to show you what I'm doing for the closure, because I feel like everything in the closure or the frontal matters the most, honestly, because that's what people are going to see first, and the back is just whatever, right? So before I start to curl, I actually go ahead and get it into whatever parting that I want to do. If I wanted to do the middle, I would have parted it down the middle, but I wanted a curved side part, so I went ahead and did that first so I can make sure that my curls are going to fall exactly how I want to. You don't want to be parting your unit after your curls, because you can mess up your curls at the moment. You get what I'm saying? So once I do that, I'm going to section. This part is actually the bigger section, because obviously the hair is going to fall more this way. So I'm going to part, and then I'm going to do the same exact thing. Only thing in the closure is I'm not parting down. I'm not curling downwards. I'm actually curling back. So I'm standing behind the closure, and I'm still curling the same way, but I'm just standing behind the closure, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I'm not, see how the other ones are going down, these are going back. This is going to help with the curls to fall backwards out of your face. And that's it. So I'm just going to finish this up while you're watching. I hope I explained this very well. And the key is the pin curl. Then the next key is this right here. After you pin curl, you're going to spray your unit. I'm using Bedhead, their holding spray, and I'm just going to spray it, but you're going to spray it a distance away, not super close, just a real quick flash spray, and then let it sit for at least 30 to 40 minutes. Once you've let it sit, take your pin curls out, and the comb out is just everything. What I love the most about this unit is how you can see the highlights. They are just beautiful. They are brown, they are blonde. Again, like I said in the last video, this pretty much gives you like a 27 and a 4 mixed together with jet black roots, and that was the look I was going for. I ashed the front, and it's so pretty. Like, I really do love this unit. It's really good if you're not super into like blondes, but you get that blonde and you get that brown, you got the black. So, you know, people love to have dark roots because it doesn't throw off the way your skin looks when versus like color coming straight out the roots, and it's just everything. So it's my favorite part. I just comb the unit out, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Now on to the basic styling. If you've watched many of my videos, I mean, it's the same thing. If you watch a frontal video from anybody, you know your wax stick is going to be your best friend in a frontal and a closure. And I'm basically going to just part a couple sections. I'm not going to do too much parting. The more you part and use your wax stick, the flatter it'll be. The less you do, you'll have more volume. And because I want some volume, I'm not going to try to flatten it completely, like super flat. I'm just going to go over it in bigger sections, and less in the parts over on the other side because that's where I want the volume to be the most. So yeah. So I actually like to style my unit on the mannequins before I put it on because my hands get tired lifting above my head. So that's my thing. And I can see exactly what I'm doing before I install. So I pretty much get it to the basic point, and then I'm going to put it on and then do a little bit as see fit. So here I am. As you can see, the next thing that needs to be done is tinting the lace. I'm going to be using my Light Honey lace tint spray, and I'm just going to spray all over and then spray again more so on the actual front of the lace so that it actually matches my skin tone. You can clearly see the lace turning brown immediately after just one coat, but I always use 2 coats because the more coats you use, the more pigmented it'll be. So if you're my color but just like a darker tone of it, you get the same color lace tint, but you would just use more coats. You get what I'm saying? I actually like lace tint better than makeup because makeup can get really cakey, and actually makeup turns orange. If you've ever used it on your closures, you know that it turns orange, and then after a while it just needs to be washed out. It's just like terrible. So this is a better way. And then now you can see that it actually matches my skin tone. It's not super white. It's actually perfect. And then I'm going to just start to cut the lace closure off. The way I cut this off is the same way I do my frontals. I always split it up the middle. Then I take my razor comb and then I just razor down the side of the hairline. It's nothing major. Don't be scared to cut your laces off. It's not that bad. Honestly, if you leave more lace and then you put it on and you don't like it, then trim away more. I always say in anything I do, whether it's cutting bobs, cutting hair, layers, cut less and then see what it looks like and then go back and cut more. I mean, you literally can't mess up, especially if you use a razor, because you want those little jagged pieces. You never, ever, ever want to cut it straight across. Always, you see my motion, I'm zigzag when I clean up with my scissors. Like, don't stress it too much. You know, if you're very insecure about it, then just go ahead and get a stylist. So the unit has combs, and it has this little area right here that has the additional elastic bands, which you can add to your units for an additional charge. Make sure you go to the items tab and then add it to your unit. But it also has adjustable straps in the back. So I'm actually going to be using the adjustable band to secure this one. I'm just going to put it behind my head and then flip the unit up, and it's actually super tight. That comb that you saw in the back, I put it underneath the band so that it stays, and as you can tell how I'm moving it, it's like tight as heck, and it's pretty much secure. I'm done. Like, all I'm going to do is pluck a little bit more, because I pluck to make sure that my hairline looks how I want to. When you receive your units, it'll be plucked like it was originally when you first saw it, as I was curling the video, and then if you need to do more, you can. I never overpluck a unit because everyone's style is different. So as you can see, it's plucked more, and I also went over it with the hot comb a little bit more to press it down. You know me, you know me, you know me. I'm gonna do me a little baby hairs. You know, that's my baby hair voice. I'm gonna do me a little baby hairs, but I'm not gonna overdo it. I don't have time to do it the way I want to, so I'm gonna be using this She Bombs glue or edge control, and I'm going to use like a super small amount, and I'm just going to create my baby hair with that. This is like the only thing that I really use to create baby hairs besides the Nairobi, and that's the foaming mousse. I just didn't have time to do that because this day I actually filmed 4 videos, and so I was just like moving. I didn't have time to do it the way I want to. But you're just going to slick it back into it. I like a clean hairline, so I'm not going to overdo the baby hair. I just want that one piece. I always feel like a side part and curly hair always need a baby hair. Straight hair don't necessarily need to, but a side part, that just little swoop just make it look like so official. Like, you don't see that? Like, it just looks so official. So I'm always going to do that one and nothing else. And then I'm just going to just straighten up the hair, comb through it, hot comb it. What I'm doing is creating a little hump, you know, just gonna fix it up to my liking, and then that's the end. It was super easy. This is how you install my units. Make sure to order your glueless lace closure units. 7x7 units are not on the website yet because the demand for them actually isn't that big, so I haven't done it, but the 5x5s actually do the same and have the same look, and yeah, this is it. I want to add this color to the website. Let me know if I should as a custom unit because it's so bomb. I love it. It's so bouncy. The volume is in the curls. The curls are going to stay for days, and when it drop, it's just going to be phenomenal. Like, you know how curls look when they drop, and I just can't get enough. So please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and tag us and follow us on our Instagram page, and let me know what else you would like to see so I can create it. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate it.